A $2 tip on a $75 on a guest check. Imagine that. You don't forget that number. Not because of the math. Because of what it represents. If you've ever worked as a restaurant server in the service industry, you already know. Some numbers stay with you long after the shift ends. $75. The dollar amount of the guest check. $2. The tip amount given on the guest check. That's not just 2.6%. It's a moment. It's the smile at the table. The extra ranch dressing. The drink refills. The birthday candle. The split check you handled calmly. The modifications you entered carefully. The kitchen delay you absorbed. The apology you delivered professionally. And then the check comes back. $2. This is part 7 of Tipping from the Floor, a series about tipping culture, emotional labor, and what life on the floor really feels like in the hospitality industry. Hospitality professionals and service staff, if this resonates, like, share, and subscribe so we can grow a community that truly understands life on the floor. Let's talk about why certain numbers stay with you. Because here's the thing. Most servers don't remember the average tips. You don't remember the clean 20%. You don't remember the smooth, uneventful tables. But you remember the outliers. The $0. The $2. The loose coins. The handwritten, cash next time. In restaurant work, tipping isn't just income. It's feedback. It's acknowledgement. It's evaluation. It's the only measurable response to your effort most nights. So when the number doesn't match the effort, the brain starts searching for meaning. What did I miss? Was I too slow? Did I forget something? Did they feel rushed? Did I misread the table? Even when you know, logically, that you did everything right. That's the part guests don't see. In the hospitality industry, front-of-house professionals are trained to regulate emotions in real time. You smile. You reset. You greet the next table. But internally, something lingers. Because $2 on $75 isn't random. It feels deliberate. It feels considered. It feels like someone made a decision. And in service industry work, effort feels personal. Not because you expect perfection, but because your presence is part of the experience. You're not just dropping plates. You're pacing the meal. Reading the mood. Adjusting tone. Managing time. Communicating with the kitchen. Communicating with the host. Communicating with management. Solving problems quietly. That's emotional labor. And tipping culture places a number on that labor. So when the number feels disconnected from the work, it sticks. Especially early in your career. The first time it happens, it can hit hard. You go home thinking about it. You replay the interaction. Over time, most servers build a mental framework. You learn that some guests don't tip based on service. Some tip based on habit. Some tip based on their own stress. Some tip based on things you'll never know. You learn to zoom out. You look at the whole shift. The whole night. The whole week. You remind yourself that one table does not define your skill. But here's the honest truth. Even seasoned hospitality professionals remember certain numbers. Not because of entitlement, because numbers become stories. You remember the $2 tip that lingers in a server's memory, the penny, the crumpled dollar, the exact total, the exact shift, the exact feeling. And that's why this conversation matters. Because tipping in the restaurant industry isn't just financial. It's emotional memory. It's how shifts are remembered. It's how nights are categorized. It's how burnout builds, not from one moment, but from accumulation. One $2 tip doesn't break you. But 5 in a week? That changes how you feel walking into the next shift. This isn't about blaming guests. It's about naming a reality inside server life. In the service industry, effort is visible to you, invisible to others. Measured by a number, remembered by emotion. And that gap is where weight builds. If you've ever received a tip that stayed with you longer than it should have, share it. What was the number? What did it feel like? Because chances are, someone else in this hospitality community remembers a similar one. And naming it out loud removes some of its weight. This conversation continues. You're in the right place. If this perspective adds value to you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue building a space that reflects the real experience of hospitality professionals. Be sure to catch the next episode. This is the server section, and thanks for watching.